Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome to the 5th episode of my second Age of Wonders 3 playthrough series. In this series I'm playing as the human Theocrat, Castus the Unbroken. In our last episode, we continued our adventures in the Shadow Realm with Castus. We actually ended up getting solid hold of a couple of cities, and then we also moved Castus all the way back through the Shadow Realm, and we actually ended up coming out underground. And then we've encountered this orc city that we've made peace with. We are currently going to, I think, try and buddy up with them and have them become our vassal. We have to do some work though, so that's going to take a bit. But that's where we were last time. So going forward here, we know that we've encountered Saradas. He's got a strong set of units. We haven't seen much of Bernhilda yet, but I suspect she's going to have some pretty strong stacks as well. So we need to start making ready for conflict with our two opponents who are on a team together. Now, just a couple of quick shout-outs here before we really get underway. There's been a couple of really great comments from ZShoot once again. That's ZShoot84. He really was harping on me for not taking advantage of the gold that was sitting here outside of my domain, and rightly so. I'm not saying that negatively. I really appreciate the comments because he's absolutely correct. I've had a lot of opportunity to make money with these gold mines, and then this trading post over here, another gold mine here. There's been so much potential for income that I've been totally missing out on because I hadn't put a builder or a settler, and I finally got a settler down here, so I'll start being able to reap the rewards of that. But boy, that really would have helped my economy earlier, although I don't think we ended up doing so bad without it. It just would have been nice to get our hands on that. So I think the next thing after this is done, we're actually just going to pump out a builder. That's going to be our next thing, regardless of what's going on. And as for this Tigran city, I think we will finally accept them into our empire here. The only issue is we're going to not have a city guard, but we can throw a cherub on there. So we now own this Tigran city. And I think for starters, we'll just put a builder's hall just to get it going. But anyway, so once again, big thank you to ZShoot for the comments. As always, those are very much appreciated because they help me kind of realize alternative strategies and instances where I've made mistakes. And I think they also present a nice learning opportunity for everybody watching and the Age of Wonders 3 community in general. So with that out of the way, let's proceed with our turn here. So, okay, and Bernhilda is going to start casting stuff on us, which, again, that's kind of to be expected. I think I'm very soon here going to start seeing armies start coming up. Oh, and there's that serpent, which we don't want to have to deal with. Let's put that summoned unit there just as a guard. Okay, we've got a joint offer. An archdruid, I will definitely take one. We don't have enough gold at the moment, but we might be able to fix that by doing a battle or something like that. Oh, and we finish Master Smith, which means we get an item here. Now, what is this item? Oh, a decent club. We can give that to our hero here once they join us, maybe. Okay, so in the meantime, this city's mostly cherubs guarding. So we've built this new city, and we're going to try and expand this city quickly to start taking advantage of all this beautiful stuff around there. But in the meantime, so we're gonna restart Prayer for the Hurt because we need to get that after Bernhilda disjuncted it. Let's go back underground here. So this is where we really have to start getting a few things done. So, excuse me, I think first things first, we're gonna take Castus and we're gonna clear out this particular spawner, and then at some point we're gonna have to deal with this as well. Unfortunately, I've kind of gone past it already, but this might be the time when I split Eridus off and maybe we create another army or something like that. So I'll have to kind of see what I decide to do. But let's do this battle first. First things first here. Maybe we can convert or I don't think seduce works on monsters, but we can try it. We could try and get some of these little snakes on our team maybe. So let's throw a curse on one of them. There we go. And now we'll send in Eridus. And now I don't think... Oh, Seduce can work on these guys. Okay, interesting. So that's good to know. We will Let's do some big damage to this air elemental. I don't think we can convert it, no. So we'll do some big magic damage here, and then we'll come in for a charge. Not quite the kill, unfortunately. Yeah, not in range. So what we're going to do is we're going to try for a seduction. And we were actually lucky enough to get it. And then we can get the kill there. And look at that, already a little bit of experience, although that unit is going to be in danger of getting attacked here from its fellow shock serpent there. Yep. Fortunately, the unit didn't die, but did take quite a walloping there, so kind of back that unit up just to get it out of the way. So now we have to figure out what to do with this other shock serpent. So I think maybe I will move here and then see if... Nope, and so the shock serpent cannot be converted, but it can be seduced. So that's kind of interesting. We'll just get the kill with our knight. And now we've got that little shock serpent in our stack to help us out. A sun spear. We're going to sell that for gold. Don't particularly need it. And that's going to allow us to accept this new hero, which I think is going to help us quite drastically. So we're going to equip that item for the hero, and then we will do the upgrades. So this hero is Amar the Preserver. So we definitely want Nourishing Meal. We're going to take Nature's Resistance for that extra resistance for our army. We're going to take Befriend Animal because it's going to give us a chance to get some animals on our team. And I think we'll also take... We'll take Worm at Night as well. And then eventually I think we'll take Spirit of the Land and maybe even Natural Immunity just to give our stack a lot of resistance. Yeah, so that's a really good bonus for us. And that actually offsets the Tigran weakness to frost, so that's quite nice. So all in all, I'm very, very happy with this Archdruid hero. So it would be great to take this army out. I think we'd actually have a chance to convert that unit with Befriend Animal. Yeah, I think that would work. Potentially, I'm not sure. Let's see, so monster. And is this... Okay, so no, it only works on animal, not monster, as far as I can tell. So we wouldn't have a chance there. So I maybe won't do that battle. I'll just wait because I don't want this to, you know, kill my hero or anything. Okay, so now we've got Mole Biloth needs some production stuff. Okay, so our cities in the Shadow Realm also need to be to determine what we need to determine what we're going to produce in those cities. I think we'll do that after, though. Let's kind of finish up our turn here so we can actually kind of keep rolling. So why don't we head down? So these are all cleared out, and I think I'm going to plop a... When this builder pops out here, I'm going to put the builder right in here and build a fort to get all this gold income. And eventually, if my cities were to expand enough, I could just destroy the fortress. But for now, I think that's going to be the plan. So let's head down this way. We can clear out this structure, take out some pesky undead. There we go. Fortunately, I've got tons of spirit damage, although these birds aren't undead. They're just standard crows. However, I think I can get some good damage here if I go over here and then cast like this. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll finish off these birds. Let's see, how much damage can we do here? Can we finish off one of these crows? Oh, we can do this. There we go. And then let's hit him with the spear and then come in for the charge kill. And now it's just that one bird left, which is probably going to flank my cavalry. Yep. Fully expecting that. So we'll come in and drop a heal. And do a bit of damage this way. Oh, okay, and get the kill. I was going to then flank with my halberd guys, but not even necessary. So there we go, that battle's taken care of. And that's going to do it for Esha's turn there. but we may actually send her into the Shadow Realm and see if there's anything worth claiming in there. But as I did say, I think we need to start really working on getting our forces assembled to go to war and start heading south. So she's leveled up. This is perfect. Esha now has Convert, which means she can start trying to acquire some higher tier units. That's really, really nice that she has that now. I'm very, very happy with that. So let's go back underground here, and we will continue with our underground units. We'll do a little bit more exploring with this little guy. Just kind of take a peek and see what we can see. Another portal to the Shadow Realm up here. It would be nice to clear this library, actually, while we're down here. Potentially get another spell. So this unit is now under our control, which is excellent. And again, we do need to maybe clear this out, but I don't want to send my stack all the way back there necessarily. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to make it there this turn. See, this is where I'm now tempted to maybe split my army. It's unfortunate. I would like another support unit, which is again why I'd like to maybe go up there. You know what I might do? I might do this just so I can get this done this turn. I'm actually going to split my army here, and I'm going to do this battle here, and I'm going to try and get this evangelist or one of these orc priests to join me, and then hopefully I can create 2 stacks here, one for Castus and one for Eridus. Okay, so now I'm guessing those evangelists I think are going to have mind control immunity if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they do. So I won't be able to convert or seduce them as far as I can tell. But that's actually not so bad. It kind of makes sense in terms of how powerful that would be if you could convert those units and then use them to convert a bunch of other units. So I get why it would be like that. So we're going to just kind of load up our units here, and we're going to take some magic damage here for sure. Yeah, there we go. Nothing too crazy. Okay, there we go. So we will finish that guy off, and then we're going to move in and we're going to try some converting. So we'll try this priest. We got it. And then, what does this unit have on it? Touched by faith. Well, now, you know what? I think, can we break control? No, we can't. That's unfortunate. I thought maybe we could try and dispel that to make it a little easier. So we're going to try a seduce. And we failed, as to be expected with that increased resistance from Touched by Faith. And then hopefully this will just end the battle right here, basically. Yep, there we go. Excellent. So we did manage to get that Orc Priest, which is going to be very, very nice. Dispel. A very basic spell, but it's a good one to have. So that actually was really profitable going up there. So I think what we'll do, we'll split my stack. So Castus and these knights and maybe these 2 units will basically proceed on their merry way back up to the surface. I think probably head over, head to this structure and head back up north, or sorry, up top, I should say, to the surface. And then Eridus can group up with these 2 tier 3 units and that orc priest. We might even give him the good orc priest here, potentially. And maybe this baby shock serpent, and they can continue in the underground and maybe do some clearing of structures down here. I think that'll be a good plan. So, and now we've got one of the ultimate abilities. So this is a very, very powerful ability. It almost makes it so, like, in the way that a necromancer can revive units, now Castus won't have to worry about units dying. All units in the hero's army gain resurgence with divine justicars. This ability only functions when the hero is leading the army. Undead units not affected. So we now have basically every unit in this army has resurgence, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And resurgence, just to let you know, when the unit dies in combat, it is resurged at the end of combat if the owner is victorious. Resurged units are brought back with 35% of their max HP. So basically, I could send in my knights as like suicide troops, and as long as I win the battle, they're going to come back. So absolutely fantastic ability. I'm very, very glad that I was able to get that one. Actually, we're going to go back to that stack real quick. I think what we'll do here is we'll actually send Eridus out on his own here, because we're going to group him up with these units here for sure. And we're actually going to group him with this priest. And then maybe the shock serpent as well. And we'll leave Castus with this stack. I suppose I could split these knights up and give Eridus one and maybe take one of the Eagle Riders, but I think we'll do that. We'll split it that way, and then I still have my super strong unit here, and we'll put that foot soldier back with Castus, I think. So in any case, that's what we're going to do. So let's tell this unit to chill out. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So now let's do our production. For most of these, we're just going to do, for that city, we're just going to do merchandise to conserve money for the next turn or two, and then I think we should start having a better income here. So we're going to end our turn. And again, I'm really trying to keep my eye on if they're going to start charging up here. I'd really like to not have myself getting ambushed here. Although that's entirely possible at this point. I'm kind of worried about that. Oh, speaking of getting ambushed, literally right as I say it, should have knocked on wood. So Saradas is now engaging my city here in the Shadow Realm. So we're not going to be able to win this battle. It's pretty much impossible with the units that I have. However, let's see what he's got. So he's got a lot of archers, as to be expected from an elf player. The biggest threat here is going to be this leveled up Stormbow. And then those Longbowmen also won't be fun to deal with. So what do I have? Well, I have a tier 2 melee unit here. I have my own archer, and then I have a tier 1 pikeman unit. So again, realistically, we are not going to be able to win this battle. We're just going to try and do as much damage as we can in the meantime. I suspect this game we're going to basically have to go headhunting. What I mean by that is we're going to have to hunt down the enemy's throne units, or sorry, throne city, and then basically try and take out the wizard, because I think that these enemy players are going to have so many units that it's going to be very hard for me to compete with them in terms of just sheer numbers. But we'll have to see, you know, that he may not be as strong as I'm giving him credit for. So again, we're going to retreat back and just kind of let them come to us. I think I'm actually going to kind of head this way. We could get in sort of behind these buildings maybe, kind of use them as a bit of cover. I mean, again, realistically, we are going to lose this battle. It's just a matter of, you know, maybe we can do a little something before that happens. I don't think we have any spells that are really going to give us any advantage. Nothing in particular. And we could use Stone Skin maybe to beef up our melee unit or something. So what is this ability? Grants the unit frost weapons until the end of its turn. Oh, okay, so it's almost like a Warcry sort of type ability. Sort of like the orcs have, I guess. So we're gonna, again, we're just gonna kind of group ourselves up here a little bit. Try and get ourselves ready for the coming onslaught here. Of course, those archers with their longbows, that's gonna be painful. Okay, that's also what I was hoping would maybe happen. So we were actually able to delay that battle. So technically, they lost because they didn't do any damage to us in 5 turns. And that actually, they lose all their movement. So now, that's not really going to help me in any way. I can't raise my city instantly or anything like that. But, I mean, it at least delayed the inevitable a little bit. So, yeah, so that's not good. That means that they are now going to start attacking me in earnest here. Oh, this isn't a bad one. Stoning. It's a damage spell. Yeah, I think we'll maybe do Beacon of Faith here. That would be kind of nice to have. So, yeah, so we need to start shoring up our defenses for sure, and then also we need to start pressing the attack. So we've got a lot of work cut out for us here. I think we've really got a lot to do. So again, I'm going to create this unit to basically go down and do some clearing. So their first order of business is going to be heading over here, I think. So maybe I will give... You know what? I actually might give Eridus both of these units. Maybe I should have grouped them up before. Yeah, there we go. So we're actually gonna give Eridus all those units because it would be nice just to have another decent unit. I think with the 2 tier 4s, this unit should be just fine proceeding onwards. And again, when this city eventually maybe gives me a quest or something like that, Eridus can take care of it. But we're going to head down and see if we can maybe take out those undead first of all. But we'll head over to this lost library and try and get some more research. Now, in this city, we know we're about to be attacked here most likely, so we don't really have much in terms of capacity to produce units. So we're just going to start making those hatchlings just to shore up that a little bit as best we can. Okay, so back up top here. Let's see, we can do a little bit with this unit here. So we'll head down this way and let's see, is there anything? Okay, yeah, this would be good. We can get a little bit of research and then maybe head into the Shadow Realm. So we'll take these units out, get a little bit of extra research here. Always helpful. We've got that builder in our throne city finished, so I'm gonna go use that for sure as well. So we'll hit these guys. Oh, unfortunately we didn't get the kill on the wisp. That's okay though, now we did. So we'll guard up our wizard here, or sorry, our hero I should say. And then we'll let them come. By them I mean the Phantasm Warrior unit. Alright, no big deal there. Again, I can't convert. Oh, I can convert them. I didn't realize I could. Okay, let's try. Oh, well, perfect. That was excellent. I didn't realize I could convert Phantasm Warriors. Well, there we go. I think I need to look a little more closely at convert and exactly what I can and can't use it against. Now, does it tell me? It doesn't. Now, it doesn't say exactly what it can and can't be used against, but I maybe have to go on the Age of Wonders 3 wiki and see if there's a bit more of a detailed description. In any case, so keep in mind that some units can be converted and some can't, and it's not always immediately obvious. The same goes for Seduce, I guess. So that's kind of nice. This Phantasm Warrior is a decent tier 2 unit. So, yeah, I'll take them. Absolutely. Alright, so now we could head down here rather than going into the Shadow Realm, actually. Maybe that's the better plan. Yeah, you know, and it might be nice to stay above ground up on the surface here while we're dealing with all this potentially nasty business with these. I'm assuming, like I said, we're going to start getting attacked any time now. So let's go back to Tyrion here. So we're not doing so great for gold at the moment. And on that note, why don't we head the builder down this way? Ooh, and of course I immediately forgot about this, just as I did that. So why don't we... Yeah, we're going to have to go do this battle, I think, just because we need to kill this thing off. It's been pestering our city for too long. Now this isn't going to be an easy battle by any stretch. I think we're actually going to probably lose some units here for sure. I just have to make sure that I don't lose the hero, basically. So that serpent is going to be a real nasty customer. Now, let's see, do we have any... We do have root spears, which is potentially going to be very helpful. So why don't we see if... I'd like to kill off the monkeys, for starters, just so that they're not... We're going to do that. We're going... And now this, of course, I forgot this unit has sprint, so I can't get my hero in there up close. We're going to actually do this and do a flanking attack. And then we're going to come in and try for the kill and fail. And then we are going to retreat and use root spears to take out the monkey. Much as I would have liked to have done the damage there, I want that monkey dead. Now I'm expecting a sprint into the... Oh, wow, okay, I was expecting the sprint to come to the hero, but that's okay. We kind of had to do this, to be honest, because otherwise our builder would have been in tremendous risk, so I didn't want to put our builder in that position. So we're going to split the difference here. We're going to do a flanking attack there, and then a flanking attack there. One of these units will die, for sure. There we go. And then we can get the kill. So unfortunately we lost some units, but it was a necessary evil, as we pretty much had to take that unit out, or we would have lost our builder. And I did not want to lose our builder, so we're going to just retreat back. And then, yeah, we're going to start production down here of a fort to get control of these treasure structures to give us more income, because as you can see, we're still kind of hurting for gold at the moment. So I really need to start preparing myself for combat. And of course, I don't really have a ton of money to be doing that at the moment. So like I said, I really need to start improving that. We'll put a wall on that city. I think that's going to be important. And then we'll do merchandise for now. So this little scout, why don't we... Ooh, and there's a roving unit there. We don't want to tango with them. As a flying unit, it is kind of nice to hang out on the lava here, as you can sort of avoid a lot of the roving units that could kill a single scout. So I think we're going to end our turn there. Let's go back here now. Are we building anything in the city? Oh yeah, Builder's Hall. Well, I think we're going to cancel that, because that just ain't going to happen, let's be honest. We'll just do merchandise. And that actually frees up a little bit of income so that we can build maybe something else. Because that city's we're going to lose that city, there's no question. It's just a matter of time, basically. So it's not really worth investing in that city at this point. So would stone wall get us anything really useful here? Wouldn't push anything into our terrain, even including this wouldn't get in there yet. Although eventually, if it grew, we would get it. But maybe we'll do... Let's do a barracks. Be good just to start again getting... Or actually, you know what? Let's do a martyr. We'll produce a martyr in our throne here. Again, they have some decent stats there, and they can also level up and evolve into Exalted, which we have that ability now because of one of our Empire upgrades. So we're going to end our turn there, and we're going to just hope and pray as our Theocrat that we don't get attacked too hard here. Again, we are in sort of a precarious position in that our economy is still hurting, thanks largely in part to my neglect of these treasure structures. Okay, so we're going to try the exact same strategy, and we're going to hope that we can keep these units at bay once again. Now, if he casts any kind of offensive spell, that's going to kind of undo my plan. So I'm going to hope that doesn't happen. This is a really good strategy if you have like a city early game that gets attacked by like a roving band of, say, like monsters or something, because typically they're not going to be able to do a ranged attack most of the time, depending on the kind of unit, of course. And as long as they aren't able to do damage to you, especially if it's like your cities that you're expanding out and they don't have a wall yet, once you have a wall, unfortunately that can kind of almost work against you if you wanted to employ this strategy, because what'll typically happen is they will actually start wailing on the wall and doing damage to that, which will, or the gate I should say, which will drag out the conflict, and it'll reset the round thing without damage. So it has to be, I think, 5 rounds without doing any damage, and then the defenders will win automatically. So I don't know, I think we're going to be able to get it again. Yeah, because they don't really have the movement to get to us. So once again, we're going to just line up back here, and I don't think they can get to us. No, they can't. Alright, so once again, we're going to keep that. We're just going to keep doing that as long as we can, because realistically, I don't want to lose this city, and that's keeping this army kind of occupied in limbo there. So a bit of an exploit that we can sort of take advantage of. And again, all it would take is him casting some kind of offensive spell after a few turns of his units moving, if this was like a human player, and you could do a little bit of damage, and then boom, we'd be in trouble. So, okay, we're going to cast this spell for sure, because that's really useful to have. Close that. And then we are going to start casting Beacon of Faith. A little late for getting that, but I'm glad we have it now. So we did send an item. Right, we had another music box, which Now this unit will have 2 chances, seduce and convert, in order to be able to convert units over to our cause, which is, again, very useful, especially as she's kind of out on her own. So we now have a quest available from the Orc City of Scam. Let's see what the quest is. End the Undead Scourge. We will... Oh, and we could get a Shock Trooper. That would be fantastic. We're going to accept that quest. Absolutely. Pretty strong stack there, so we'll have to be careful. And this, of course, isn't my strong army, so we don't want to do anything too stupid there, but I think that's what we'll have to do. So with this stack, though, with Castus, we're going to go raid this Lost Library, and we're going to try and recruit maybe one of these apprentice units to get a new friend, because obviously we've lost some units in this stack now. And of course, I don't have to worry too much, as these units now essentially have resurgence, so I don't have to worry about dying, really. As long as Castus doesn't die, and as long as I win the battle, everything should be fine. So we'll try with the Orc Apprentice, because, again, Orcs have a little bit lower resistance, which is going to help us tremendously in that aspect. So I think... Now, I don't really want to roll up on these Orcs, because if I convert them now, they might get killed. We're going to try it anyway. Ooh, and of course we failed. Well, that's alright. We gave it a shot. Now we'll actually charge them. There we go. It's unfortunate that you convert once you either get it or you don't, and then you're done, so... Alright, so now we will just kind of systematically start destroying these units as best we can. Bring our Orc in, do a little bit of extra damage here, and then go in for the kill. Excellent. And then all we've got left is the Reanimator, which I'm sure is going to summon a corpse, or not. I thought they were going to use Cadaver on me, but I guess not. We will drop a heal on this Legendary Knight, and then we will come in from the side here and do some massive damage and win that battle, no problem. Let's see what spell we get here. Oh, we got Expansionism. That's nice. Just another little Empire upgrade. I mean, heck, you know, I'll take those all day long. So, actually, there's even another one up there. But, again, I think I really want to get Castus up above ground and start pushing towards those enemy players. Domain of Earth. Interesting. So I could make it so that my city likes being underground, and for humans, I don't think they like subterranean, so that actually wouldn't be so bad. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think I'm actually going to do Greater Disjunction, because realistically, well, Mark of the Heretic might be great, because I've got so many devout units. You know what? We'll do that because it only takes 1 turn, and then I think we'll do Greater Disjunction because. So again, I think we're just going to chill in that city, because we're just going to keep it the same way it's been going there. Yeah, because that's going to just keep happening unless he brings more units in or starts casting spells on me. Again, I'm expecting that that's essentially an inevitability at this point, that we are going to lose that city. So I'm just kind of hoping it doesn't. All right, so let's see now. This is going to, like I said, this will be a challenging battle, because we now don't have all the fancy buffs from having the Theocrat with us. So we're going to have to play this one smart. And of course, they have the pikeman units, which I don't want to send my tier 3. So this is actually where I'm really glad I have these foot guard, because they're going to have to go fight these pikemen, I think. And of course, they're undead, so I can't seduce them. Thank goodness I have this Spirit Ray capability now with Eridus. So we're going to do that. Soften them up a little bit, and then we're gonna basically, and of course they're undead, so I can't curse them. We're gonna kind of just stack up our units here and basically just get ready for the onslaught, I think. And again, Eridus has Undying, so he can go down once, but I don't want him to go down twice, obviously, because then he's dead for good. So there we go. Boy, that shock is great. You can see its effect there. Ooh, that's a very effective attack. Let's see if we move out. Yeah, we'll do this. And then, what happens if we hit them with this? Does that get the kill? Maybe. Ooh, we got the kill. That's fantastic. Okay, so now we've just got archers and infantry, which is a much more manageable situation for us. So we're going to send our foot guard out to lock up these units here, and we're going to put them in defense mode. We're going to bring our shock serpent out and do this. There we go. We're going to charge in with our flyboy, our eagle rider here, and I think, yeah, we're going to use wing beat there, do some big damage. And then for this infantry unit over here, I think, you know what, I think we're actually going to fly in over here and do the exact same thing. Wing beat attack there. There we go. And now I'm assuming they're going to come in and probably wail on my... They may take out my shock serpent, which, I mean, honestly, big deal if they do. Okay, yeah, or the casters there. Oh, and there, that lucky is working for me finally for a change, hey? Isn't that nice? Okay, so we're going to use heal just on the priest just to get them nice and healthy. And then we're going to bring Eridus in for a nice flank attack here and get the kill. There we go. So this unit's decent. They can function. Eridus' unit here can function, that's for sure. And they'll be able to function a heck of a lot better now that I'm going to have this. And this is now a vassal city of mine, which is just awesome. Increased our income a little bit as well. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll send this unit off to try and join. As much as they do a good job there. I suppose we could also send one of the halflings, maybe. Because this unit is going to be absurdly powerful. Although, you know what? Maybe we'll send that unit off to go join... Yeah, we'll send that unit off to go join Castus. And this will be just my absolute monster of a unit once this shock trooper joins them. So, yeah, this will be our stack. And we'll roll with this stack, I think. So, now... Again, I'm going to have to do some clearing, so I don't remember what's guarding this. Okay, that's totally manageable. Assuming this doesn't spawn another dragon or some horrendous thing, we should be able to take this out without a ton of trouble. And that'll keep this city safe, which is what we obviously want. We can go get a level up with this hero as well down here. So let's go back to our city in the Shadow Realm. Now, again, I would really like to have a few more units guarding, so we're going to make one more hatchling, even though they're not really the strongest unit. And this city is going to need some help here pretty soon because obviously it's all by its lonesome. So it's going to need a guard, that's for sure. So you know what? Maybe I'll actually send this unit down rather than going back to my throne. I'll send it down, and in the throne we can start. Yeah, we'll start producing units. So I've got my martyr. I'll just start making martyrs in this city basically for now. Actually, maybe I'll make a priest. There we go. And then with our builder, we're going to... Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll cancel that because then I can... With the builder, I can come down here and I can throw... Ooh, and I don't have enough gold. I need 3 gold. So we're going to probably find an item to sell from one of my heroes, I think, because I really want that fort to start building this turn. So does Castus have anything? Yeah, we'll sell this off. I don't really need this fortifying cup of tea that badly. There we go. So let's go back up to the top here. And we will, again, we're going to do this because this is going to just give us a large increase to our gold. So Ortress, we're going to do that. That's going to increase our gold income drastically. So once again, shout out to Z-Shoot for pointing that out. Better late than never, right? So now we're just going to have to do merchandise to make up for the lack of income at the moment. Ooh, this unit wants me dead, as you can kind of see there. You know, it might be nice to do a little exploring here. We'll head into the Shadow Realm and see if we find anything good. Yeah, so, whoops, there we go. Alright, so now we've got the Esha stack, which I almost forgot about. You know what, we'll send this Phantasm Warrior as a scout, and just see if we see anything. So, nothing of any real, nothing to really get that excited about over here, from what I can see. So I think we'll come on back, and then we'll actually start heading back to this city as a guard. Have a Phantasm Warrior's not so bad. So let's go check down here, and grab these haste berries, and we'll start exploring down along this road. Oh, here we go. We could let's try and recruit either the Chariot or the Sun Guard. Actually, maybe we could try for both because we've got Seduce and Convert, so we can give that a try. Of course, we have to be careful. We don't want to lose anybody here, but... So, first priority is just keep everybody safe and make sure we get the win. Second priority is going to be to recruit some new friends if possible. Maybe we can try for the Prowler. 36% chance, so not a great chance. What about Convert? So they're out of range, of course. I don't want to get my hero really in there. So maybe we'll just hit him with... Oof. Of course, our units are not very tanky at this point. The swordsmen are decently tanky. So maybe we'll throw our swordsmen up as a bit of a guard. Yeah, our orc grunts are pretty tough. They can handle themselves. You know what? We're going to try it, though. We're going to try a Convert. 33% chance. And we got it. Wow. We did not have a very good shot at that one, and we managed to get it. So I'm not going to complain about that. That's pretty nice. Do some damage to the Sun Guard. And then we're actually going to go lock them down with these swordsmen. Bring the grunt in there as a support. And then we'll guard up our hero. And then we'll call it there as our turn. So we got really lucky with that Convert there. Those Prowlers are pretty solid. They can handle themselves, that's for sure. So now the question is, do I want to try for a Seduce while we're at it? I think the answer is going to be yes. These Sun Guard are almost dead, so why don't we try for a Seduce? Oh! We are doing well now. We are lucky today. So I will take it because we are in tough in this game, that's for sure. So we're going to need all the luck we can get, I think. So there we go, and we'll finish the chariot off. And now these units are both on my side. Unfortunately, they don't have a ton of health, so they're probably going to die. Oh, actually, I forgot I had these units to move. Never mind. Of course, I can just do some damage here. You know what? We'll throw the spear. Get a flanking, and then we'll just get the kill right there. Boom. So just like that, we got 2 more units. Pretty decent units, too. We got a Sun Guard and a Prowler, which decent infantry units. I'll take them. We could recruit a Firstborn if we had a ton of money, which we don't, so not going to worry too much about that. Might be worth trying to explore this dungeon. Let's... Again, I'm tentative. I'm thinking we could... You know what? It doesn't hurt to peek in and see. What's this? Treasure? Yeah, so we can go for that treasure if this doesn't pan out. Let's see what we've got in there. Oh, ooh. Yeah, it would be great to try and get this Manticore Rider, but mind control immunity is the problem there, so not going to be susceptible to Convert or Seduce. And I don't really want to risk this battle. We could try for a Monster Hunter or a Berserker, which are very solid tier 2 units, but I just don't think I've got quite the oomph to be dealing with tier 4 at this point. I could probably win this battle, to be completely honest, but I don't want to risk it at this point, so we're not going to do it. So we're going to just guard up, and we're going to end our turn there. Now the question is, which city do I want to grow? Oh, and of course we got to do this battle again. So again, if he casts any offensive magic attack on me here, he'll be able to take the city, but I don't think he's going to do that because he doesn't have a hero present. So I'm guessing he's just going to keep doing what he's been doing, which is kind of, yeah, just this methodical push forward. So apologies for this being a little bit boring, but this is, again, this is you could consider this an advanced strategy, kind of like in Black Arrow Gaming's series where he has his advanced strategy series. This is definitely an advanced strategy, using the 5-turn limit as your friend against the AI. So I'm going to take full advantage here because, like I said, I'm going to need it. So, oh, did I leave my unit too close? Oh no, okay. Whew. Got a little scared there, but we're fine. Okay, so we're going to bring these guys in, as always, and just line them up along behind this house. Keep them safe. Keep them out of danger, and keep this city in our grasp. I suppose I could start building up an army here, but I think this is actually more effective to just keep kind of doing this diversionary tactic for a few more turns to sort of delay the inevitable. Yeah, and there we go. Not close enough to attack me. So we're doing just fine here. So now we got to figure out which city do we want to grow a little bit more. Actually, you know, I know which city we want to put that on. We want to put that on this city. Oh, and of course I didn't even notice, but we have these now in our terrain, so that's fantastic. Maybe we'll put it on this little guy even, just to get that city growing a bit faster. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, and here we go. Yep, so the siege is about to begin. So we need to get our units... Again, we need to garrison this city pronto. And unfortunately, we don't have enough to defend it adequately, I don't think. Just like in the immediate area. Can we get any of these flying units down there? No, we can't. So, yeah, and this unit's not going to be able to get there either. So yeah, I was fully expecting this to happen. Whoops. Yeah. Geez, that's unfortunate that we're going to get hit here, and I don't think we're going to be able to win this battle against with these trebuchets coming at us. So why don't we retreat this builder? Hang on, is there anywhere else that we could... Maybe we could go put something down. Well, that's just one gold mine. Oh, and I never noticed this. Here, we've got a portal to the underground up here that I've never noticed until now. So, yeah, we'll just retreat the builder back to the capital for now. We'll have to figure out what to do with him after. Okay, so let's do our sanctified sites. Oh, this one's fantastic. But we are going to start getting attacked really hard here. So maybe it's time to just get us some more casting points at this point so we can do a little bit more in battle. So again, this city, we're going to just do merchandise. Yeah, I'm going to have to start bringing this hero and getting them into the fight because we really need... we're going to start needing support. So again, I'm just going to start sending all my units back to start defending the push, and then we're going to counter push as soon as we can, basically. So that's going to be the plan here. I think, though, with her, we're really going to have to maybe just kind of come around this way. So why don't we go this way? We'll grab the treasure, take this out, maybe take this city that I've just noticed, and then we can start moving to the right. And I'm assuming one of her cities is probably right in here somewhere. So we can start counter pushing. So anyway, as I said, let's do that. We'll take out these orcs here to get a little bit of extra gold, and then we'll start our counter push. And again, we may end up losing our city there in the middle, but I am pretty confident that I have a fairly strong unit that I think I'm going to be able to really push deep into enemy territory and take advantage. So that's what we're going to try to do. So let's try... Oh, I have to get pretty close to use this, which I really don't want to do. We have a 55% chance. So if I don't get it, then I have to guard my unit, which I'm not really that well equipped to be able to do. So maybe we'll actually just kind of... We'll turtle up rather than... yeah, that's going to be a better plan. We're going to turtle up and let them come to us because I don't want to risk losing my hero or doing anything silly at this point just to get a convert. It's not really worth it. So we will try here for... We'll try the grunt. Okay, we got the grunt. Finish off there. Finish off there. So we got one unit out of it. Not too bad. There we go. That was some decent gold income there. And then we'll take out this... Ooh, we could try and get a hunter or even the bear. I don't know if the bear is... I think the bear could probably be converted. We'll have to see. Yeah, this will be a good battle here. We can try and get this tier 3 bear for this army. That would be a nice addition. Okay, first things first, I want to get this unit back because obviously it's quite damaged and I don't really want that unit dying. So we'll send in our leveled up tier 1 melee units as kind of the vanguard, and then we'll send our other units here as kind of backup. Okay, so those pesky little fairies are going to hit me. No big worries there so far. Now again, the question is going to be, can we seduce that bear? Or I think we'll maybe be able to convert it. I don't think we're going to be able to seduce it. And can we hit? We can hit the fairy. A nice attack there. So we'll come in. Oh, yeah, we'll get the kill, which is exactly what we wanted. Got a hunter over there. So now, can we... Well, we have a chance to seduce. Now, if it fails, we're going to be in big trouble. That's the thing, though. So maybe we'll try and get the Draconian, because we've got a higher chance of it working. So let's see, can we get it? We got it. Okay. So now this bear will probably kill the hunter, but that's okay. We'll just use that as like a kind of like cannon fodder, basically. And then we'll throw the grunt over here as protection, and we'll throw the swordsman there to protect the hero's backside, basically. And we'll put our chariot in defense mode. We'll come in and we'll blast the bear just a little bit, just in case we have to actually kill the bear. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting, is that those Draconians were going to just get schmammed, which is exactly what happened. Oh, and of course we can't convert the bear, we can only seduce. Well, that's okay. It was still a good strategy in terms of opening the bear up so we can do some big damage here. And then, yeah, we'll do this. We'll get the kill. And we'll come in and try for a convert here. Ooh, and they resisted. Of course they did. We'll try for a big charge and a kill. There we go. So, didn't get the bear, but we still got some experience, which is always a good thing. And hey, we got a Toadstool Fairy, which at this point I'm going to take because I just want units, really. So this is an orc city. I'm tempted to just invade them, honestly, rather than accepting this. Although I don't really want to babysit them, so you know what? I am going to accept. Because I could just take it and whatever, but if I can make friends with them, then they'll defend themselves a bit more, so I think we'll do that. And then we're going to just start pushing this way, basically. And this Toadstool Fairy, we're just going to start sending as many of our units back that way as we can. This unit I might even send as a scout that way, just to see if there's anything else. But yeah, we're going to start pressing this way to get to where Brunhilde is. So, back to here. This city has at least got some defenders now. Nothing crazy, but it's not completely defenseless. Maybe we'll start casting that. We can cast it on Brunhilde there. Okay. So yeah, again, I really don't think we're going to have any success defending this city. As you can see, we really don't have much for anything there. Yeah, and we're not going to be able to produce anything in time. We'll just start making a city guard, or civic guard, I should say. We'll send one of our flying units down to maybe see if they can at least assist. But realistically, we're going to get siege next turn, and it's going to be ugly. This city... might be nice to get this in our domain, so maybe we'll do the stone wall here. Actually, you know what? We'll go back because that city's not really that important to me, to be honest. So I think we're actually just going to do merchandise in this city because we need to start pumping units out of our two other big cities here. So our capital, we'll make maybe a martyr. Actually, we'll make a priest because it's nice to have those support units. And out of this city, we'll make the best thing we can at this point, which is going to be probably some cavalry or something. Actually, you know what? A crossbowman wouldn't be so bad just to have the defense up on the wall, but I think actually we'll do the archer to have some extra defense on the walls. And then over in our Tigran city, we're just going to do merchandise. So we're going to send this unit in through the Shadow Realm, just take a quick peek. Looks like a little island up here, maybe. Nope. Okay, so it's a little peninsula there. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, okay, this is great. So with this unit here, we can clear out this undead spawner. And then once that's cleared, we'll go and we'll take that other set of units out there on that level up bonus. That'll be really helpful for us there. So I'm going to heal up the shock serpents because I really don't want them to die. And again, I'm going to let them kind of come to us, I think, here, because... yeah, no worries there. Okay, so we just have to figure out now kind of what's the best plan of attack here. So I think we'll step out and we'll do some big damage to this Banshee. Almost kill it. We'll take it out with our Eagle Rider. Actually, I should have killed them with the Shock Serpent, but of course I didn't think of that until after. We'll get the kill here, hopefully. Yep. And then we can occupy the Carrion Bird, or just do a ton of spirit damage alternatively. Let's see, how much would that do? I think that'd be enough to get the kill with these foot soldiers as well. Yep, perfect. So now all that's left is these Lost Souls, which... oof. Ouch. It's a good thing I healed them earlier. So we'll do that. And then we will finish them off there. And just like that, that battle's finished. No big deal. We're going to sell that for some extra gold. And then we're going to stack up our units, and we're all going to press on to here and try and get a level up. And actually, we can try and recruit one of those Dwarven units with our Seduce. Actually, getting the Forge Priest might be a nice unit to try and seduce. Although these Shield Bearers are pretty good too. They're a very strong unit. So we're gonna... yeah, we'll try and curse the Priest. No such luck. Not really unexpected there. It was kind of a low chance. And we're gonna just kind of let them come to us, I think. Let's try for a Broken Spirit. Okay, we got Broken Spirit, which I think is gonna make it a little easier to try and seduce them. Ooh, Guarded by Flames. That's gonna maybe make that harder now to seduce them, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, let's hit these guys. And then we'll try and get the kill on these ones. Now, let's see. Can we seduce them? 60%. Nice, and we did it. Okay. That's fantastic. And then now we just have to wail on these guys. So, we'll come in and do a bit of damage here. And we'll do a bit of damage here. Oh boy, they did a lot of damage to that flying unit. To that Eagle Rider. Okay, but that's okay. That worked out just fine for us. And actually, it would be great to get a heal on the Eagle Rider as well while we're here. And then, I'm going to fly away. And can we get the kill here? It'll be a flank. There. What I want is I want these units to get experience so that they can level up and turn into the tier 3 mature Shock Serpent, and then eventually even a King Shock Serpent, which would be incredible. So there we go. Got another unit that way. I see another Lost Library, so we're going to head over this way. Try and grab that. But again, we need to start mobilizing. So maybe we'll take this and then we'll head south and try and find a way up so that we can start bringing the fight to the enemy. Okay, so now with this hero, we now have to start working on... yeah. We now have to start working on making our stack better. Because this hero wasn't leading an army until now, so now we're going to focus on making our stack better, not just our hero better. Dragon Slayer party, yeah, we'll take that too. There we go, so we got some good upgrades for our units. That's done. So Castus now, we have to just decide what to do with him. So again, we're going to really press to bring him up above ground so that we can not have to deal with the fallout of this. Or should I say that we're ready for the counterattack of what's going to be the fallout from the attack that's coming at us. I'm going to try for these martyrs, I think. Let's see, maybe I can get these draconian martyrs on my team. So let's try for a curse. We got it. Now let's try for a convert. Ooh, and they resisted. Even with 70% chance, they resisted. Just unlucky, I guess. And then we'll... Oh, and of course I forgot about that revive. Not that that's going to matter too much. Because our units are quite strong at this point, so we should be just fine. And then we'll move in, do a bit of damage here. We'll go in and kill the White Witch. Oh, and of course we ended up killing both, actually, so that worked out just fine. And there we go. And now we will... Again, we're going to head straight for this, because that's where we need to go. So a very strong unit here that once they come up above ground, they're going to be able to help substantially with the combat that's going on up there. So that's going to about do it for our turn. So some good things have happened and some not so good things have happened. We are definitely at risk here from Bernhilda, and I'm assuming Saradas is going to probably start pushing us here from somewhere over here, maybe even coming through these shadow gates like here and attacking our cities. So that's not good. And we aren't really well prepared to be defending ourselves. Actually, before I end my turn, I'm going to actually send one of my little units up this way because I don't want my throne to be in any risk. But yeah, so I've got a lot of work to do, but I think we will be okay. We've got some really strong units coming in to reinforce our lands. It's just a matter of going to be reinforcing and making sure that we shore up our defenses and also are able to push for an effective counterattack, hopefully. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to save it here. Once it decides to load, as always, there we go. We'll call this one episode 5. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.